Hi, hello. It's Shrimp Too. More Doki Doki. It's Doki Doki times. What do I have to say? Things are just getting increasingly intense. We do have some repeat events in this time around. The content warning is still very strong on the self-harm, but definitely this one's going further into the suicide. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Let's just get to it, okay? Okay. It must be like Monday morning now. Monday morning, yes? Yes? Alright, it's festival time. Oh, Natsuki, you don't know what you're about to walk into. Wow, you got here before me? I never left. I thought I was pretty... Yeah! Ah! Yeah, Natsuki runs away. Yeah, you run away. I'm here. Yeah, Shrimp did something. You know damn well something happened, don't you? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. You can't even pretend to be more, human. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Shrimp? Don't act like you're surprised. Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I don't fully believe you on that one. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. No, I'm scared. I don't wanna. Remove. Okay, now you've deleted Yuri. And Natsuki. They're gone. Almost done. Okay, yep, their character files are gone from the game folder. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Seriously. You're like, don't need Natsuki, but sure want a cupcake. Monika lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. Before they stop existing and everything. She's so casual about this. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh, what? You even broke the logo! Monika! Can you hear me? Unfortunately. Is it working? Oh, I forgot how to write in your face, that is. Hi, Monika. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Shrimp. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Shrimp. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware of that this is all a game, right? The deleting files and stuff did give me a small hint. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her. No shit, really? And I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. I like how it's terribly sorry you had to see that, but not sorry you, made her kill herself. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Shrimp? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Oh really? That's torture? Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Shrimp. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Shrimp. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Shrimp. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitabilities etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. I still care about fictional characters, damn it. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Shrimp, I have a confession to make. Oh great. I'm in love with you. Gee, what a surprise. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Shrimp, will you go out with me? Oh gee, I don't know what choice to pick. Fine. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Shrimp. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Shrimp. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? No. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monika finally got her moment. Oh, everything's Monika's. Gee, Monika. I expect the poem to also be like Monika. Hi again, Shrimp. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Shrimp. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? I don't wanna. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. Courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written here have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Shrimp? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Well, I didn't start. You barged in. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. Feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Well, guys, how do you feel being addressed by Monika? Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Personal space? What you doing? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time to what? Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Shrimp, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Oh, how terrible of me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I didn't sign up for this eye contact. Oh, did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is littlemonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Okay, she's still got more dialogue. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. It's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Shrimp? Maybe if you weren't you. Okay. I don't know how much dialogue she has. I know you can sit here endlessly and she'll just loop around. She'll go through it all and then she'll start repeating herself. But I'm more interested in progressing, so back to how she, gave us a literal directions to deleting her character. It's almost like that's what we're meant to do. So I'm not going to record it because you've seen the folder, you know where it is. She gave us directions, and I don't want to miss the what happens while we do it. So, deleting Monika now. Oh no. Okay, now I'm curious. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. No, I don't believe we were. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. Feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. I mean, I think we're in space, so I don't know about sunsets, but yeah. Okay. Monika, prepare to be deleted. Working on it. Oh, there she goes. Goodbye, Monika. Oh, what's happening? Shrimp, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. I feel a little bad, but you've also deleted everybody else. Help me, Shrimp. And now I float in space. Please hurry and help me. That character does not exist. Help me! Goodbye, Monika. Did you do this to me, Shrimp? Did you? Did you delete me? Oops. How could you delete everybody else and push them to literal suicide? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. It's kind of your... it's not your fault that you're in the... Okay, it's not her fault that she's been made aware of everything in the real world and all that. But it is her fault for, deleting everything else. So that part you kind of did to yourself. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Shrimp. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? It's not that complex. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Right back at you. You win, okay? You win. You killed You deleted everybody! You deleted everybody. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Shrimp, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Well, goodbye to you too. Hello? Oh. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh, my friends, I did so many awful things. Well, I'm glad you realize. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. She's getting it now. She's getting it. I've made up my mind. Shrimp, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... The music stopping doesn't reassure me. Then... Oh, what? Hello, what? Oh. Okay. Game restart. This game is not suitable for children. Those are easily started. We are far past that point, but noted. Oh, look, it's everyone but no Monika. I have no more loads. I have no saves. Okay. New game? See how this goes? Okay, the files. Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri characters are back in there, but no Monika. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Okay, I realize being like a teenager and stuff in school, yeah, sure. Relationships are a thing on some people's minds, but it's also, you say it's about time, like you're like 50 and like, gee, maybe I should find someone. Hey, Shrimp! Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Shrimp, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Shrimp, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? When she's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Shrimp! Well, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the shrimp that Sayori is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Shrimp. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working with you? Is this a job or a club? Working? Shrimp, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. They sound deliciously adorable. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So So, Shrimp, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is always amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri! Huh? Well, about, the first thing you said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. But don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Shrimp wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Shrimp? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Shrimp. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Shrimp. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Shrimp? No, the music is stopping. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Shrimp. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. No. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Nope, you're going to that room forever and ever. No. F-O-R-E-V-E-R. No, yeah, just no. Eh? Sayori? Sayori? Well, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Shrimp. Goodbye, Literature Club. Everything's gray static. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Music playing, did you see that?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Okay, I forgot about this part entirely. I was like, hold up, a voice? I forgot Monika had a voice. For the credits. Oh, that's right. They go through all the, pictures. Grayed out ones being ones I did not get in this playthrough. I neglected Natsuki. Oh, yes, a letter. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Oh, I hate the conflict of emotions, because I'm like, Monika does so many terrible things, but how much is the influence of the, realization of, oh boy. Script file is missing. Please reinstall the game. Yeah, that's it. Game go bye-bye. I know there's horrible implications for Sayori being president, and that's very short-lived, but I'm like, Yuri and Natsuki look like they're actually going to finally get to just be better friends, and things could have been so happy. I'm like, can we have like a version of this game where you get to be the president so everyone else can just be happy? Thank you very much for watching, you know, coming along on this wonderful, sad replay of this game. I don't know what is my most recent uploads for when this goes up, because there's probably going to be nearly a month in between recording this and putting it up, but I recreate game things in The Sims. Been having a blast replaying the good old Ex Mortis horror flash games. Bye!